Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are doing well this very early Sunday morning. And if you're with me because you can't sleep because of the full moon energy, well, I'm here for you. Technically, I didn't plan on making a video, but it seems like there is a lot more activity happening in Texas right now than anyone expected. More lightning, more rain, and definitely more wind. I know earlier I was standing on the porch here in DFW and it got really super windy. And I was like, what the heck? And then there were just reports of 60K people losing power because 60 plus mile per hour wind gusts over a span of 10 minutes hitting Houston. So, yeah, we're just watching, checking it out. And there's going to be rain if you're in Texas today, Sunday. I mean, it's not that major of a massive deal, but it is interesting. Some would say fascinating. Look at that line up here. It's just moving straight across, and that's got some serious rain in the red. And then shout out to the Houstonians. Yellow means it's thunderstormy or whatever. Oh, and I apologize to the Illinois fog people and surrounding states. Oh, check out that. Oh, I found me a harp zip zapper. I don't know, because I was like, oh my God, Illinois got totally fogged out. And then people were like, yo, dude, there was no fog. So that map was stupid. And I'm dumb for using that map or whatever. Where are Canada's volcanoes? Well, clearly the answer is Canada, you know? But I was like, hey, are there volcanoes in Quebec? Because you knew there were some in Canada along the Ring of Fire. Apparently, yeah, there's a Lac des Vents volcanic complex near Quebec. Bredon, Morrisou. Did you know a bunch of Canadians are part French? I made that up. Supercell, southwest of Stewart Valley, Saskatchewan. Or is it just Saskatchewan? A1. Earlier. Maybe that's why I will never get the YouTube 100,000 subscriber button. Because some of my jokes suck. Dang it. Oh well. But I guess technically as Planetary Defense Commander, my number one mission is not views. But as someone who played sports growing up, sometimes putting up decent numbers is enjoyable. Yeah, this is Popocatépetl, the volcano in Mexico. I've been freaking out for a while. Ooh, very fascinating stuff for sure. That was one hell of an eruption. That's what she said. I'm talking about the Spider Women's or whatever. No, I wasn't really talking about them. All right, Jim Tang is like going far into the future, 8 days, to talk about the 145 KT 300 MB jet crashing into the PNW on June 12th. But I'm like, no. Let's go farther into the future. The machines are going to take your job and they're going to take your life. Wait, not that far into the future. And I'm not even sure that's true. And you know, I gotta say, 20 plus years of divide and conquer has been an absolute drag, pretty much, compared to the potential of what we could have done as human beings. You know what I'm saying? And so the like chain serial, everybody negative all the time, talking shit about people, political gossip fuckery, or whatever. It's lame. That's all I'm saying, I guess. Check out that. I would say Boshock. I guess, yeah, it's a sort of Boshock now, isn't it? It's like a Boshock and outflow. It's about Austin, Texas. Mark Cuban's like, hey, call me woke. And then Trump is like, hey, dude, I don't really like the term woke because it's just a term they use and half the people can't define it. They don't know what it is. I mean, personally, I started using woke in 2014 just to mean awake and aware and enlightened. That the world and everything we know is changing around us. You know, as asteroid fight clubbers. And I don't know, it's like negativity seeps into everything these days. The CFPB was like, hey, y'all, Your money may not be totally safe if it's stored in Venmo or PayPal or Cash App. I'm like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Welcome to the party, pal. John McClane emoji. Mysterious structures found in the Milky Way. You can say that again. The Milky Way is huge. There's a bunch of shit out there we can't explain. And then I guess there's new shit out there we can't explain. The supermassive black hole at the center of our galaxy, Sagittarius A, is 1,900 light years closer than we thought. No shit, Sherlock. That's another thing. I don't think our ability to measure stuff in space, like distances, is really that good. You know? Like, how many light years and stuff. I just saying. I'm pretty sure, as we measure deep space stuff, it's not totally accurate. You know? That's all I'm trying to say. The strange, question mark, quotation marks, asterisk, fires happening that have been happening in Canada, different parts of Canada over the last few days, are still happening, causing shit to be really smoky. This was outflows popping in Louisiana earlier today. There's a bing and a bang and a boom. Quite a few. What are you doing still awake? I always have an interesting reaction energetically to full moons. How about you? Yeah, this is Canada again. Watch how it spreads out. Look at that. Oh, yeah. So I do have an actual, hurricane watch thingy, period. It's like 21 days from now, 3 weeks from now. We should definitely be watching out for the possibility of a hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico. I even made y'all a diagram. Climatologically, we're looking for shit to come out of the CAG area now. So if we're going to get sucker punched or just regular punched by a strong tropical storm or hurricane, this is the area we'd really be looking for. And so on the 19th, we could see formation here. But like I said, it could go out to sea. It could go over Mexico. Or it could have one of these options where it heads straight for the United States. That we don't know. But I'm saying about 3 months from now. 3 weeks from now. And probably 3 months from now. We should just keep our eye on the hurricane situation. In the video a day or two ago, I was talking about, hey, the defense guys for China and America shook hands. Well, while that shit was happening, two ships, one Chinese, one from the USA, almost rammed into each other. And then they had like a close call with airplanes around the same time. So, yeah, man. Dude, I don't know. I could talk about the war. I don't know, like Biden is like 79, Z is in his 70s, Putin is 70, Trump is 70. Just like if our grandfathers were just set on war all the time, such a it's just 20 years more of this shit anyway. Crazy stuff. Smoke them if you got them. Enjoy life. It could be World War III or the singularity, robot war, artificial intelligence shit. Anywho, so right around the full moon, I posted like a 40-second clip of the AI video that I've been working on for months. Dude, ma'am, y'all. And then I deleted it. It was on Twitter. I didn't put it up on YouTube. Yo, dude, 95, 97%. That's quality stuff. I plan to see this in the very near future. Zip Zap Pow, Daniel Shaw. Wait, isn't that the bad guy from the X-Men? What are they called? Hey, he's saying Thor's active. And yeah, it's true. I do like Midland. The Hellfire Club. Yeah. Well, do I have any more interesting takes on stuff? Maybe. Maybe not. But I guess I still have interesting visuals to show y'all. This was a pretty decent filament eruption and then take back from the sun. Hellfire Club, Daniel Shaw, bringing us smoky pictures from Texas. This is from Albuquerque. That's New Mexico. And here's a horrible situation with a bunch of cows that drowned. Sorry, I shouldn't have showed you that. My bad. This was in Hereford, Texas. This is major flooding in Puebla. I don't necessarily know where that is. I'm trying. La Red Cinco Radio reporting the Calarazo Cardenas in Boulevard Carmelitas. Okay. Maybe the smoke's getting into my brain. I'm sure I can come up with a really adequate excuse. Probably not, anyway. Are any excuses ever adequate? No, they're not. I don't know. Maybe they are. That's the thing about people who do podcasts, or radio shows, and they're going to talk for like 3 hours, like 5 days a week. Dude, you guys, there's probably a lot of BS in there. No, I'm probably not even making decent points. U.S. Weather Track. There's hazardous materials warning for Calcasieu Parish, Louisiana, due to the crude oil fire in Lake Charles. Man, Lake Charles doesn't seem to be catching any breaks. Rumor has it Valkyrie is really famous in France. She's really cute, though. Yeah, I don't know. Econ Twitter? Tech Twitter? Our timeline earlier today, this was yesterday, an actual understanding of how economic data works. I think this was from one of Elon's hedge fund startup founder buddies was like, the job numbers are totally fake. And Elon was like, you're right. The job numbers announced yesterday sound fake or off or whatever. And I do like how all the, Silicon Valley guys, Silicon Valley millionaires and billionaires are like, hey, we're going to give you free speech up until the artificial intelligence gets here, which is anywhere from like next month to 3 years from now. And I'll say this again, since we're 12 minutes in, that like one of the hard parts Republicans are going to have is that whole thing where they try and convince everybody every day that everything is the worst it's ever been. And like right now, the economy seems to be doing okay. I know inflation is higher than anyone wants it to be, but we did just come out of a pandemic. Anywho, all my friends are employed. Most of the people I know, I'm not saying there aren't people who have been laid off. People in the tech industry are getting hit pretty hard, as AI is starting to lay off a lot of people in tech. Anyway, I'm just saying that whole thing about trying to convince everybody that everything is the worst ever. It's going to be hard to do because Jupiter's in Taurus. Like I said, in the last month, I saw like John Wick 4 in the theater, and then Guardians of the Galaxy in the theater, and I went and saw The Machine in the theater, and then I saw the Chili Peppers, and I've been working a lot, and I don't know, personally, I know I'm not the economy. I'm just saying, I don't know, the economy in America seems to be doing okay. I try not to complain, so if I do complain, it has some value, because if someone is always complaining all the time, eventually it seems like people tune them out, unless they're looking for confirmation bias. Oh, another weird thing today, YouTube announced for its Shorts program that you can now copy anybody's video, even like the minute they post it, and repost it to your channel, and you don't even have to change it at all, which seems really weird. But as I've been saying, man, for me personally, the whole YouTube thing is really, 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 really strange. Like, there seems like there's a wall at 1,000 for my videos, if they even get there. And then when it hits that, it just like kind of stops most of the time. And like, for example, I'll have a video get like 1,000 views in like 20 minutes, and then it just goes to 0. I'm like, what are the chances are? Anyway, I'm not complaining, just stating facts. But I'm saying a bunch of shit YouTube does is weird. Anyway, and I'm not even sure the whole like, because they're like, we might pay people for shorts at the end of the year in a combined fund. So it sounds like the whole shorts thing is really just a way to A, kind of be TikTok-y, but B, get people to put a lot of effort for even less than they were paying on regular videos. I said too much. Oh my God, that's a nice looking car. It's not mine. Wow. I wonder if that guy had a science experiment going on. If so, in that apartment building, it worked. I hope they're okay. I think that was Hong Kong. You know, all right. Man, seems like there are more and more anti gravity cruises, or the Morgan Le Fay effect, Morgan Fatana, or whatever it's called. But here's your science explanation for how they get ships to float above the water, or whatever. Yeah, people are strange when you're a stranger. Filaments look rustily. All right, so everybody stay cool. And thanks for listening and be an Asteroid Fight Clubber. All right. I really appreciate you. I hope you have a great Sunday and a wonderful week. Venus goes into Leo on Monday, and Pluto retrogrades into Capricorn a week from now. So expect their crypto bank shit to get weird and crisisy again. But that won't probably affect you greatly. The banking shit. Anyway, who knows? Who am I to say? God bless you. God bless everyone. Please pray for peace. And Merry Christmas, Happy 4th of July, and Happy Holidays. Stay cool.